Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for dropping by. Today, I had the inspiration to talk about manifestation blockers. We need to be aware of our manifestation blockers. What are the things that we are doing, or what are the things about us? What are the traits that we have and practices that we do that block us from manifesting our desires, the things that we want happening? We don't know it, but we do have the blockers, and if we know what those blockers are, then we can avoid them. Let's say it in another way. If we know what the blockers are, we will do the opposite of these blockers. I really think that we are always manifesting. The question is, are we manifesting what we want or what we desire? Whatever is around you, whatever or whoever, whatever the situation that you are in, is a manifestation, your own manifestation of what's going on internally in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, within you. So the outside world, your outward experience, is a reflection or a manifestation of your inward experience. So you are really manifesting all the time. We are manifesting all the time. The game that I really want to master is I want to manifest what I want all the time. I want to be in control. I want to be prepared. I want to be mature enough and aware enough, self aware enough, and take responsibility that everything that is happening around me is a reflection of what's happening inside me. Number one blocker is you, us. And what I mean by you is you, your totality of you. Who are you? What are you? What kind of person are you? What is your heart? What is inside you? You as a person, you as a human being, you as a spiritual being. Do you believe that you can manifest the things you want? So sometimes the blocker is us, ourselves. So you want to examine if you are a person who is opening up to the idea that you can manifest the things that you want, that you are able to do it, that you can create it. There is no one else to manifest your world except you. Let's talk about the aspects of you that block you from manifesting what you want. If you think you don't believe that you're manifesting or you're responsible or you're creating the world around you, then you cannot manifest what you want because you are not wanting to be part of it. Before you can manifest what you want, you have to acknowledge that you can do it and that you have to believe and you have to know that you are responsible for it. Otherwise, it will not happen. Philosophically, some people may say, well, when a war is happening around me, is that a cause of my manifestation? If you're not involved in the war, maybe it's not, it's just happening around you. But what is the immediate around you that is directly tying to your experience, that is directly impacting how you feel? That is the world that we're talking about. The number one blocker to manifesting your desire is your belief that whether you can do it or not, whether you are responsible for the immediate world that impacts yourself, your emotions, the way you feel about life. You are creating that. Let's circle a little bit about the belief. If you don't believe, there is just no way for you to consciously manifest and create your desires. If you go past that and you start thinking, start considering that you really can influence and control and create, that blocker is going to become an enabler. The next blocker is typically your aura. If you are not you and you're just observing yourself, what kind of a person are you? What kind of energy or vibe do you emit? So if you are with yourself and pretend you're meeting yourself for the first time, and pretend that you're getting to know yourself for the first time and you're becoming friends with yourself and eventually become best friend with yourself, are you the kind of person that you want to be with? So your vibe, your aura, your energy, this thing that you emit, the kind of power and force that you emit to your surroundings, to the people around you, to the events, to the things, to nature around you, can be a blocker to manifest what you want. If you want to manifest happiness, you want to be happy, but you are such a grumpy person, and every time you talk to someone or wherever you go, you only look at the faults, you only look at the negative area of the people, events, and nature, and anything around you, you will never manifest happiness. Just think about that. For you to manifest what you want, for you to manifest your desires, you have to have the aura that is similar to that desire. How can you do that? Like, if I want to be rich and I'm not rich, how can I be rich? How can I have the emit of rich, right? Like, how can I have the vibe of rich? There are many ways to do that. Definitely, a blocker is your aura. Number three really is your health. What is the state of your health? Health is not just physical, your spiritual health, your mental health, and then your physical health. Where are you in those levels? If you are not mentally healthy or you are not spiritually healthy, when those layers are sick, the last layer that will manifest your health is your physical layer. There's just no other outlet anymore. It will be the last layer. And then by that time, when you become physically sick, you need to take medicine to cure the physical sickness or illness. The mental, then the spiritual. It has a different level of health practice to take care of those levels because they're not really physical. You cannot touch them. But they are a very powerful force to influence your manifestation power. You gotta take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically. I know that when I am tired, when I'm hungry, there's just no way I can be inspired, and there's just no way for me to have the ability to positively create a video and then talk about manifestation and talk about my experience in a positive way. I know that. So I don't make videos when I'm totally tired. I cannot really be physically well if I'm not mentally well. Mental health is your ability to be at peace, and you're not stressing in your mind. You're not worrying too much. You can see the good around you. That means you're mentally healthy. Because if you're not mentally healthy, you cannot sleep well. When you're in a situation, when you're with someone, you cannot focus. You're just anxious. If you're not mentally healthy, you're always worrying. You're always thinking about what could go wrong, or you're always worried that something is going to go wrong, or you're always worried about what other people are saying. And even if the problem is not there at all, you think there is a problem, even if there is no problem. Where are you with your mental health? When you are not mentally healthy, it's hard to manifest the things you want. And spiritual health is your relationship to this bigger force, your higher self. There is a wisdom in you that you sometimes you call it the vibe, the intuition. People who are religious and spiritual, they acknowledge that there is a power, higher energy connects everything, and you're part of that divine energy. There is divinity around you, and that you are divine. What is your health when it comes to that? Because if you don't acknowledge that you are a spiritual being with a physical body and you don't believe in any of that, and you're very pragmatic, you base your everything, your experience, your decision on things that you can only see, you don't acknowledge that there is something higher, something more powerful beyond what you can see, it's hard to manifest the things you want because the spiritual you knows better than the physical you. Can see, it can feel, it knows things that is hard to see physically. Once you have a good spiritual health, and in fact, if you have an excellent spiritual health, manifestation is very easy because what will happen is you become aware of the things you cannot see that is actually a manifestation. For me, as an example, I want to be happy. I want to manifest happiness. I feel happy. I know I'm manifesting happiness because around me, I can see the happy things. I can see when my Sun is happy, I can feel it, and then I am happy. I can feel the bubbles of happiness around me. When I talk to someone, I carry that with me. And next thing you know, the person I'm talking to is happy. And now I'm manifesting happiness. If I'm just looking at just the physical things, I will not be aware that I'm actually manifesting happiness already because I'm looking for physical evidence. When in fact, happiness is more energy, it's more the vibe, it's more a state of being. Because I am spiritually aware and I'm spiritually healthy, I can see it everywhere. Let's talk about I want to be wealthy and prosperous. Wealth for me is a very broad term for abounding wealth and prosperity, physical, material, finances, money, health. It is hard to see those small things. It is hard to acknowledge them when you're not. So after watching this video, just take a quick review of those things. If you really, really want to be able to manifest the things that you want and you're willing to do what it takes, start reviewing those areas of your life. I hope this was helpful. I am very happy to have spent this time with you. Thank you so much. More blessings to everyone. May all your dreams come true. And until next time, take care, everyone. Happy, happy blessings to everyone. Bye.